That's it, Brian?
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders? Welcome to, well, an interesting and sort of depressing episode for me. I was going to upload a video today, a solo game. It was just me. I was going to be talking about new ideas and stuff, but after seeing the performance of the last video, at the time I'm making this, it doesn't even have 20 views, so for me that just says you guys just don't like Fortnite anymore, and I totally don't blame you. If you know me well, you know that Fortnite has never really been my cup of tea. It's never really been my go-to game to say. People always ask me all the time, why don't you like Fortnite? Why don't you play Fortnite as much as you've played other games in the past? I played NHL for 20 hours straight once. I have been a gamer for so long, and the only reason I've ever really enjoyed Fortnite was because that's what my friends play. My friends are the only reason that I keep, playing Xbox, is just because it's fun to play with the boys and, win. And that's just what I've always enjoyed, and I don't know how many times, how many more games I can play in Fortnite. I don't know how much longer I can go with it. It just gets more frustrating every day. This is really just a real talk. I'm not really I'm not trying to bash Fortnite at all. So 46-year-olds go roast me in the comments saying how great of a game Fortnite is. I think it's a great game. Not for me, but I think Fortnite is an incredible game. What they're doing with it. It's just something that I don't agree with. I'm not going to sit here and tell you Fortnite's dying, Fortnite's ass, Fortnite sucks, Fortnite, because it doesn't for a lot of people. For me, I think it does though, and it's came to a point where I think my time with Fortnite is slowly ending. I don't really know how much longer I can force myself to land tilted towers 20 times a day. I don't know how many times I can be asked, how many wins do you have? What's your favorite gun? How many wins do you have? How many solos? How many duos? How many squads? How often do you play Fortnite? What skins do you have? You make YouTube videos on Fortnite? Yes, I do. Just the same repetitive questions about Fortnite that I hear every single day, and it's gotten to the point where it's stop asking me about Fortnite. Stop talking to me about Fortnite. I can't go about my day without talking to someone about Fortnite. And I think just that alone really is enough to kill a game for me. Just the sheer fact that literally every time I walk by someone asks me about Fortnite. It feels like it's Fortnite, Fortnite, Fortnite. It's shoved in your face. It's shoved in your mouth by the mainstream media. Fortnite is such a popular game that the popularity is not the biggest part that's ruined it for me, but it's really one of the main factors. I open my phone and I go to look at Snapchat stories, and the entire discovery page is just filled with shit about Fortnite. I don't fucking care about what's new in Fortnite. I'll figure it out when I get on. It's my blood pressure's rising, but it's Fortnite is it's shoved in my mouth literally every single day, every single minute. Anytime I talk about video games, I can't talk about NHL anymore. It's fucking Fortnite, and I'm sick of hearing about Fortnite. And there's many reasons for this. I think I'll just start with the community, and I've been a part of a lot of communities. I was part of the Call of Duty community for a long time, the Siege community for a long time. Both of those games can be quite toxic. They can be quite annoying to play with some of the people on those games. Rainbow Six, you get the little kid in the game chat screaming about how ass this game is and that some kid's hacking on the other team. You go to a Modern Warfare 2 game chat lobby, and you got little 2-year-olds screaming the N-word and screaming all kinds of stuff. There is plenty of toxic people out there, but I just don't think anything surpasses Fortnite. The community of Fortnite is no longer OG people. The OG people have been taken over by the mass popularity, the mass 2-year-olds. Everyone's getting frustrated because they're getting one pumped So what do? They change the one pumps and they make it an SMG only game. They make it SMG night. It's like the OG people don't have a say in what happens in Fortnite anymore. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm so OG. I am, but I am. But I also am not at the same time, I took breaks from Fortnite and not completely OG. I don't have a Skull Trooper. I have the gingerbread, sure, whatever. Does that mean I'm OG? No, I don't have the Black Knight. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, the OG should have all the say in the game, because they shouldn't. It should be a majority rules, but it's just frustrating that the 2-year-olds and the 12-year-old kids are taking over the game, and they're just making it every day. It just feels like Fortnite gets easier and easier for the person that plays once a week, the person that plays once every blue moon, and it's frustrating. I don't feel like Fortnite has the same skill that it once did. The same touch, really, is what I'm getting at. And skill's not a good word, but the same touch that it used to have. It used to be like, oh, let's get on Fortnite, and if we get 8 kills, it's a great game. If we, there was no just repetitive mats. It's like every time I see someone now, I gotta hit B and just spam triggers and spam D-pad and all kinds of BS just to win one gunfight. It's like you need 999 every single material. When in reality, it used to be 300 mats would get you through the whole game. It wasn't like extra shit left and right, and that's Fortnite's just lost that touch of uniqueness. It's almost like it's still unique. I don't really know how to say it, but it's Fortnite has just lost that OG feeling, that OG touch. I just feel like they're catering to the mass community now that just started playing a month ago, and they want a bunch of stuff changed in their favor. They're not listening to the people that have played this game through its entirety, through its ups and downs, its bugs and glitches. They're just listening to the wrong people, in my opinion. Which brings me to the point on metas. This SMG meta has just been so bad for me, and it's just been so lame. I stopped playing Call of Duty to get a new feeling. I went to Rainbow Six, and it was like, this is great. Fortnite came out, and it was like, this shit is awesome. This is a banger video game. And now it feels like Fortnite is almost Call of Duty with building. It's like just SMGs, people sitting in corners, just mowing you down with SMGs before you can react. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. My favorite meta was the pump tack meta. I felt like pumps weren't overpowered to the point which they once were. You had to hit someone with the pump and then hit them once or twice with attack. Sure, you could one pump occasionally, which I think is the way it should be. If you have the skill to hit someone in the head, then that should be a one-shot. That should be rewarding feeling to hear that ding and know that you absolutely just collapsed some kid for 200 damage. But if you hit him in the body, I don't think you should have to pull out an SMG and then sit there and spray each other and then build again and heal up again and then start fighting again. I just think that's all too much. I liked it how it once was. You're seeing this clip right here. This is just yesterday. But pump tack, that's how it used to be, and that's how it should be, in my opinion. But anyway, I guess the point I'm getting at is it's just the new meta of SMGs, in my opinion, it's been the worst one yet. I really just want to go back to season 2 and 3. I thought that was the most enjoyable. Hand cannons. I don't really remember when those came out, but hand cannons, when they first came out, it was like this new and fun thing to be able to snipe someone without a sniper super far away. It's lost that kind of touch now. It just feels like gunfights are just long and drawn out, longer than they should be and could be. It feels a lot of extra work to have fun, and I don't like that. So once again, this video is not bashing Fortnite. This video was not saying Fortnite's dying, Fortnite's crap, Fortnite's shit. It's more of just getting some thoughts out there, just getting some just telling you guys really why I think I'm going to stop playing Fortnite. And I don't want to stop playing Fortnite, but I think it's the right thing. You guys obviously aren't liking it as much, or maybe you're just not interested in the channel. I don't really know, but I hope you haven't lost interest in the channel. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to stop playing Fortnite, but I think the time has come Fortnite has ran its course, and I'm gonna be finding some new games. I'm losing subs, I'm losing views. You guys aren't watching Fortnite anymore. It's not the only reason. Obviously, I never liked Fortnite. The only reason I played it anymore was for you guys and for my friends. And I think the time has come for all of us to move on from Fortnite and find a new game. Just to recap everything, this is not bashing Fortnite at all. I know I've said that a ton, but I just want you guys to know I think Fortnite's a great game. I just think it's ran its course for me, and I think I'm done. The community, the overpopularity, the metas, for me, it's just not the same. It's falling apart. I'll probably be playing NHL. I don't really know what I'm going to upload for the week until it comes out, but probably one more Fortnite video, and then that's probably it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll be seeing you guys in the last Fortnite video coming out in the near future. And then after that, I think it's all NHL and other games.